Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my cash stuffing envelope for you all and my week's budget. I did get paid today, and this is the budget for week of September 21st through September 28th. Like I said in previous videos, I do budget based on between the time frames of when I get paid. I get paid bi-monthly, my husband gets paid bi-weekly, and this is just what works for us. That way we are on track with our finances. So I'm gonna go ahead and just write out some of these that I am willing to share. And this is how I am laying out my weekly budget for this week. So I just put a strip of washi tape on the top and on the bottom just to make it look really nice. And then you separate it based on your income up at the top. And then I like to write out my fixed expenses on the spot below, and these are ones that they do not change month to month. They stay consistent each month, and I like to put those first, and then in the bottom, once I have the funds remaining, I will go ahead and separate those funds into the different categories. So I am gonna be leaving my income blank, so you can go ahead and fill in yours. And I'm gonna go ahead and just write out some of these here. So giving, I'm gonna be giving 100. And I separate for my car, and then I separate funds for my truck also. Grocery is always $75, and other is always $25. I explained this a lot in a previous video, so I will link that up if you want to see that. And then gas, I'm going to be budgeting for $90 for gas, but I'm gonna leave $50. This is just a note that I made to myself where I'm gonna not take out the entire $90. I'm gonna leave $50 in the bank account because my husband, he needed to use the debit card, so we left that funds in the bank account. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and you'll take your income, you'll add up all of your expenses. I did leave these two blank just for privacy. And you'll take income minus expenses, and it will give you a dollar amount here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just separate these categories. And these are the ones that I'm gonna be stuffing today. So car maintenance is, I'm gonna take out 20. Vacation. We have some friends that are coming over, so I want to set aside some funds for when they come. And I made a note to myself here of when HOA is due, and it's due every 3 months, and the next due date would be October the 1st, so I need to make sure that I leave this funds in my bank account because I like to electronically pay these. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and just add up these. All right. Okay, so this is how I like to lay out my budget. I had withdrawn the cash for all of these categories except for the HOA, and I had taken funds out for my giving, my grocery and other, and then also gas, but I did leave in $50. Now for my gifts, I did send out funds for a gift, so I'm gonna leave $40. So I didn't take out $40 in this. So it will be $61 that I'll be stuffing in my envelopes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to stuffing, and I'm gonna start from the top. So giving is 100. So this I'm gonna keep in my purse for when I go to church. And then the next one is grocery. It's always 75, and then others 25, and I use this envelope that I keep in my wallet. I separate it by the weeks. So 50, 70, 75. And I have funds left over from last week, which is nice. 25 for other. And this goes in my wallet. Gas, I am gonna be taking out 40 for gas. And this is gas for me. Where is it? Oops. Okay, and car maintenance is gonna be 20. I have funds in here. Vacation, we have 60, so 60. Okay. Personal for me is 20. Okay. HOA we're leaving. And 61. What I am taking out for gifts. Now I'm using this for like birthdays and like for Christmas. So whenever I can, I will always add more into the gift funds. But for right now, it's gonna be that. And I did get some questions on why I leave some of these items blank. And honestly, it's based on privacy. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to share all that I do on YouTube, so yeah, I'm not going to. So this is for the phone. Okay, car fund is 60. All right, so those are all of the envelopes and the categories that I set aside. Now, I did want to share how I track my envelopes and what I put in and out, and that is this little spreadsheet that I made, and I just labeled it across the different envelopes that I have in my safe, and I like to just label them across, and then down here I will put when I add the funds and then when I take out from the envelope, so I can keep track of what's in there. So I really like this setup, and I keep this with me. It's in my planner. That way, if I want to check to see, oh, how much do we have in our gift fund, I can go ahead and pull this up and I can see, oh, we have total of $107 for spending on gifts or birthdays, things like that. So I really like how this keeps me organized, and maybe you guys can set something up like this. It's really easy, and you can just mark whatever category you want for your sinking funds, and hopefully this is helpful for you guys. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I so appreciate each and every one of you, and leave a comment down below for any questions that you might have of what I have written here and also on my budget. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye guys.